Welcome back. Supervisor Harry Britt is my guest this morning, and a lot of people have said that he is even more liberal than the former Supervisor Harvey Milk, and I'm not sure that you would agree with that estimation or not.
Oh, I don't like words like that, Juana.
Okay.
I'm very committed to the things Harvey was committed to, and I'm learning so much so quickly that what I'm going to do on the board is still being decided by the contacts I'm having with people right now.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. I'm sure that there are a lot of people who really don't know too much about Harry Britt. Have you lived in the city for a long time? Have you been involved in politics?
Yes, I have. I've been here for 7 or 8 years. I'm from Texas, and I come from a family of Southerners. I was involved in the civil rights movement back in the 60s. I was a Methodist minister for a major part of my life. I'm finding now, by the way, that being on the board is a lot like being a minister, in the sense that you spend your time listening to people and finding out what their problems are, and that politics really comes down to determining what people are interested in and helping them get those things.
Now, you are a proponent of gay rights, and you yourself are gay, is that correct?
Of course.
Okay.
I've been gay all my life, as Harvey was, and everything I do is a gay act, but I'm a supervisor for District 5, and very little of what we do on the board has a gay angle to it. And all of my time goes into being a good supervisor for the people of the city, and very little into gay issues.
Did your gayness at all conflict with your being a Methodist minister?
Of course. The Methodist Church that I was a part of could not accept my sexuality. They didn't know about it, of course. I was not practicing gay sex at the time. I was married to a very wonderful woman. I did not come out until several years after I left the church. My being on the board has done a lot of good for the church. The people that knew me have suddenly had to deal with the reality, and I think it's important that the church do that.
Do you have some thoughts about the slaying of Supervisor Milk? I'm sure immediately after his shooting you probably had some immediate thoughts, but since then, have you been able to assess the situation?
It's still very hard for me to go back and think about that day, as it is for all of us. And I think, frankly, Harvey wouldn't want us to. The very basic concern of Harvey's right now would be that we go on and continue to fight for the things that he was fighting for. It was a terrible day for me personally, but it was also a day in which people who had loved Harvey came together and discovered a new kind of responsibility among ourselves. Harvey's gone, but all of us who cared about him and the things that he stood for realize now that it's our job. And that's exciting. We have a wonderful community of people, not just gay people, people all over the city who are committed to having decisions made by the people that are affected by those decisions. These people are coming together and doing some very exciting things, and I am honored. The trust that Harvey put in me was the greatest vote of confidence I've ever had in my life, and the chance to be a part of his work is what gives my life meaning right now.